This type of goblin is quite popular in European folktales, which in Vietnamese is often translated as An Quat, or An Quat. The name An Quat, ogre and quat, comes from French and is often attributed to the Etruscan god Orcus. Although it is not certain that Orcus is the progenitor of this species, what Orcus and ogre have in common is the brutality and cannibalistic tendencies that have created a link between the two since the late 12th century. Hitherto, when mentioning ogre, people can immediately imagine some of their outward characteristics. First of all, this species is a tall, hideous creature. They have an appearance similar to humans, but are much larger in size and somewhat chubby, often with a very characteristic stench. Their bodies, it is said, are very strong and muscular. In addition to possessing a special body, ogres also have a lot of hair, a feature that makes them scary and look more like animals. Their skin colors are also very different, the most common being green and blue. Ogres are famous for their terrible hunger for human flesh. These monsters are an obsession for everyone, especially mothers. An ogre can eat a huge amount of meat, so they often rampage through villages to spread death and destruction. Although not intelligent, they are quite strong and brutal, able to suffocate a person to death with their bare hands. Ogres like to eat human flesh, sometimes just for fun, not because of hunger, and especially like to eat children. That and number 39. Why people often use ogres to scare children when they are naughty or disobedient. Ogres tend to hate humans, and so they choose to live in remote places like caves, swamps, or sometimes hide under bridges, attacking castles to capture people for food. Shoulder ogre and number 39's main role in folk tales is to go around, kidnap princesses and then take them to a tower or cave to hold them captive so that a prince can come rescue them. In general, before the movie An Quat, Shrek and Quat, ogre was only in the background. Ogre was first mentioned. Ogre is a romantic poem by author Chrétien de Troyes. The verse is as follows, and it is written that he will return to all the lands of Logres, which are said to be the land of ogres, and destroy them with that spear. In this verse, it is believed that ogres are goblins who lived in Old England. Logres is said to be the king and number 39's kingdom. Although there is no folk legend as to where these monsters come from, many theories have shown that they seem to have a very close connection to both giants and mythical cannibals. Perhaps they are the same, or, at least, of the same origin. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.